Arsenal 2, Newcastle United 1, and what an important win that is for Arsenal, bro, in terms of the title race, because they have closed the gap right now on Liverpool, bro, down to 2 points. And I just have to give credit to Mikel Arteta first, because Mikel Arteta, throughout this week, he was getting cooked, dude. I'm pretty sure if you're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you've seen those little reels where they've bro, I can't even say it with a straight face, dude. Like they're calling him terrorist, dude. Haram football. He had to make changes today. Instead of playing with that three defensive minded midfielders in Declan Rice, in Zubimendi, in Mikel Merino. He actually took out Mikel Merino and played Eberechi Eze. And I think Eze for me had a decent game, in my opinion. Had about three really good opportunities to score a goal, right? But there was one opportunity that Trossard had as well. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it, where he came from the right back side, went through the midfield. Gyökeres got it. He puts in Trossard through, right, and he hits the post, dude. Like that sequence of play from Arsenal was absolutely unreal, right? But Mosquera made the mistake, of course, kicking the ball out for a corner. And I was literally saying on stream that Newcastle have got like hella tall players, like Dan Burns about 6'6", Nick Vollmer is 6'5". They're on a short team. They're all big guys, bro. So I don't know why like whoever's on corners for Newcastle is not hitting, especially Dan Burn and Vollmer. They're literally saying that Vollmer scores a header, and shame on Gabriel for him for actually diving, because it was a clear dive, bro. Like I don't know what he was thinking, like just throwing himself to the floor, leaving a guy like Vollmer free as well for a free header, right? And as soon as Newcastle went 1-0 up, the defensive shape that these guys picked up was crazy, dude. A 4-5-1. A 4-5-1, right? And Arsenal had to keep going side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side, right? But listen, I was also saying in the stream that like Arteta might have to play like a 3-5-2 and have Eberechi Eze and Odegaard on at the pitch at the same time, because like those Arsenal like players can't keep on going side to side, but they have to go. They have to play through that midfield for Newcastle. They have to somehow penetrate that midfield, right? And Odegaard was trying. There was one really good pass that he put through for Miles Lewis Kelly, where Miles Lewis Kelly he was actually trying to square it to is either Mikel Merino or Martinelli, right? But it didn't work out. And I like that Arteta now. He's not playing it safe, dude. In this game, like for him to put on those two central attacking midfielders, bro, and sacrifice one part, crazy, absolutely crazy, and it's paid out for him, because the substitute that he did bring on as well in Mikel Merino, he scored to equal it to make it 1-1. And also Gabriel too scoring to, of course, vindicate himself for him throwing himself like a fish on the freaking floor, bro. So and there was a quote too. There was a quote, right, that I have to speak about that Gary Neville said in the 80th minute when it was, I think it was 1-0 to Newcastle. I'm pretty sure it was 1-0, right? And the quote says, it feels like a team that needs to win from a position like this, but do they have it in them? That's the quote that guy never said. And whenever a team wants to win the Premier League, results like this need to happen, bro. Like that, bro. You get what I mean? 80th minute. It don't look like it don't look like you're gonna score a goal from anywhere, bro. But you have to bring again. You have to forge out the fire, bro. You have to forge out that freaking flaming sword out of the fire, dude. That's what it takes, dude. Like results like this are very important, very key, bro. In terms of a title race, right? And that's gonna help him out massively. By the way, mentality wise, it's gonna help him out massively, bro. Like these Arsenal players right now in that change room, they should be saying, lads, look where we are. We went up to St James's Park. We went up to the northeast where very few teams have joy. Like these guys outplayed Liverpool with 10 men, and we've come out here from we're losing 1-0, and we've come out with all 3 points. I know that we're getting bad because they are a physical team, but this should help us out for the next fixtures, for the next difficult games that I have if you travel away to do the Amex, because the Amex is a difficult place. Selhurst Park, like Crystal Palace just beat Liverpool. Like it's so key for them, right? And also too, like People are forgetting that Arsenal, they've played Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Newcastle, difficult games. They've only got Chelsea and Spurs left from like the actual like top six. They've got all the difficult fixtures out of the way, right? While with Liverpool, like Liverpool, they've still got Man United to play. I'm pretty sure they've still got Chelsea left to play. They've still got Man City left to play. I think they've still got Spurs. Like Liverpool still got some difficult fixtures. And Arsenal right now, like they can have plain sailing. And also what I think as well, guys, is with Liverpool, like Connor is having a tough time at centre back. Like he's not looking. He's not filling me with confidence for him to be the right partner for Virgil van Dijk, right? And if Connor is not playing well, they've not got anybody else. So Arsenal right now, listen, guys, like I'm just saying, things might be looking good for them. Things generally might be looking good for them, right? But let's speak about the penalty calls. I don't think both of them were penalties, bro. I don't think both of them were penalties. Of course, the Jokeres one from like when it's like fully rolling, you generally do think that the Pope took him out, but he got a little bit off the ball. He literally like the ball skimmed his boots, so I think that's a clean tackle. The one with the Gabriel where he slided and then he hit his arm full speed. It does look like the ball just hit his arm straight up, right? But it's actually hit his knee and then hit his arm, bro. Because I was saying that if your arms are, I was saying, bro, Gabriel, if your arm is up like that, fam, you might as well be in Germany in the 1940s, bro. You might as well, if your arms up like that, you might as well be in Germany in the 1940s, fam, right? But listen, man, it's a big win for them. It's a big win for them, right? And I have to speak about the standout players, in my opinion, the two standout players, guys. I'm not gonna pick Declan Rice. In my opinion, I think these are the two standout players that, for me, affected the game. Gabriel for sure affected the game. Of course, him trying to dive and freaking trying to win the free kick in a pathetic way for that Voldemort goal, and Urian Timber. I think that Urian Timber today was absolutely fantastic. I think that Urian Timber today was corking, dude, balling out, bro. You get what I mean? So those are my two standout players. But guys, if I have missed out anything, please let me know in the comments down below. And Arsenal fans, how you feeling about this? Please, how you feeling about this? Again, let me know. But I will catch you a lot later. Peace.